Hey guys, Merl here and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about will Fortnite kill leaking. In terms of leaking, I mean leaking the new skins, new files, events that are happening in Fortnite, brand new, cosmetics and things that really create the hype around Fortnite. Now the reason we're talking about this is because in the past few days, since the latest update, basically leakers found that Fortnite are slowly starting to encrypt a lot more. The files for the update sizes are a lot bigger. Some of the files like event files, a lot of the new skins are being encrypted, and if you don't know what encrypted means, it just means that they're basically being locked, no one can view them, and essentially we've just got to wait until they arrive in the item shop or in game. So yeah, we're going to be discussing that today. If you guys do enjoy it, please drop a like down below. Let's try and go for 2,000 likes today, guys. It would mean the world to me. And if you're new around here, make sure you are subscribed, guys. I keep you up to date with Fortnite news daily. No clickbait here, just all the news you need to know, so don't even worry. Hit that sub button, you won't regret it. You can also use code Merl in the Fortnite item shop when you pick skins up. If you do use my code, make sure to send me an image on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll try my best to shout you guys out. So let's get talking. So this whole topic kind of sparked about when Hypex actually made this tweet right here. Now on June 12th, when the 9.21 update released, he said this: they edited all encrypted pack files. That means they contain event files. I guarantee you've probably seen a Fortnite event happen, even if you didn't witness it yourself. Essentially, the event files get people excited, leakers like myself. Well, I'm not exactly a leaker, but I give you guys the latest news. So leakers provide us with the news. Content creators like myself give you guys the news. That is usually things to do with big events, how to get excited, what we can expect, maybe things like Greasy Grove event or the Cube event or the Butterfly event. However, leakers, including Hypex, are now saying that they are starting to make these encrypted files a lot bigger. Over the past few updates, there's things like 16 pack files which are fully encrypted, meaning we literally cannot see it. Apparently there's literally no event files public, meaning no one can, we've got no news, and this is going to be a problem, and maybe Fortnite and Epic Games don't realize. Why do you think skins are so hyped in Fortnite? Well, it's because of leaks. Literally, imagine you didn't know what was coming into the game. Fair enough, it's pretty exciting, oh, what's going to come in this update, but people like to see the skins early so they can prepare their money, they can prepare their V-Bucks and pick up skins when they finally release. As well as this, event files. Events in Fortnite are huge, and when people don't know what's going to happen, we've got no idea. Normally people rely on literally the leaks to see dates when the events are going to be taking place, and without that, literally what's going to go on? Fortnite are going to have to make things like public. They're going to have to tweet out like all the events at this time, and it's going to just be, if Fortnite really want to do this, they can. Apparently, according to Lucas, as you see right here, especially with the item shop bot, he says there's literally a string of code that allows Epic to encrypt all item shop skins. Right here, as you see, it says auto encrypt unreleased store items equals false, and apparently, as you see there, it's set to false. But if they set it to true, that's scary. We have got no idea what would happen. Now this is an issue big time, because like, as I say, if we've got no news, you guys get no news either. Fortory, another great leaker in the Fortnite community, said this: people are scared that Epic Games will make leaking harder and even impossible. Yeah, they could do that, but don't stress about that now. Enjoy the time we leakers have left, and we will see what the future will bring us. And to be honest, I do agree with you, Fortory, for sure, man. Like, you just kind of have to live in the moment, if they did decide to completely get rid of leaks, the ability to, leak files out, they could, and I mean, at the end of the day, we can't really do much, Epic have got the higher power here. But it's a shame, because no one would know what's coming to the game. No one would be able to see new updates, upcoming guns. That's another thing. Things like upcoming weapons, like the latest proximity launcher 9.21. People would have no idea what's coming into the game. And fair enough, it's exciting, but it doesn't really allow people to have an opinion early or anything like that. Hypex also said Epic has so many things ready for leakers. They might patch almost everything in a single patch. I'm 80% sure it's going to be V10. Right now we're on V9.21, and V10 would be, of course, Season 10's first update. And he's right. If they are going to do this, it's probably going to be for a big patch, probably at the brand new start of the season. As well as this, in yesterday's update, Lucas let us know saying at 2 AM some encrypted buildings were loaded, which confirms Epic's ability to encrypt entire buildings / POIs. The future is not looking good for leaking. So, if they're able to do things like this, encrypt full buildings within a matter of moments, clearly they've got a lot of control over what they can do with leaks, But another good point that FireMonkey made was by saying, even if Fortnite ends up encrypting every single cosmetic that comes out in the new updates, the loading screens will leak the cosmetics anyways. So maybe, I don't know, I don't understand fully how leaking works. Obviously, I'm not a leaker myself. You guys know that. I just give you guys the news that's provided from leakers. But couldn't Epic maybe like kind of encrypt the loading screens as well? I don't know, but we know for sure that the loading screens are always the first kind of items to come out in a brand new update. They're always the first ones that get leaked before skins, before anything. So if they're left unencrypted, Fortnite have just kind of contradicted themselves, because you normally do see brand new skins in the loading screen. So if they don't encrypt these, then what's the point in ending leaking in total? And for content creators like myself, this is a big deal, because literally our careers rely on the leaking side of things. You know, you guys come to us, people like me, people like Happy Power, you know, there's a lot of others like us who, you know, we give you guys the daily news on what's going on. Like, if you didn't have us, what would you know? You wouldn't know about the Cube event. You wouldn't know about new skins and the updates. You wouldn't be able to get excited for the new things, you know, like pickaxes. Like, right now, the state of leaking is great. They shouldn't change anything. This happened a while ago with supporter creator. Now, if you don't know, a lot of content creators, leakers, and people like myself got their supporter creators removed, I believe, back in November, maybe, no, I believe in February, actually. As you know, you can use code Merl in the item shop, but that was disabled. It was taken out and I lost everything. It was just a horrible time. After everything you guys gave me, they just took it away in a matter of moments, because apparently leaked content wasn't allowed. Now, at the time, I reached out to a lot of Epic employees, a lot of you guys also did, and this was a pretty big deal. I made a video on it also. However, they actually made a change to this. They said leaked content will be allowed in the supporter creator system, because I feel like they kind of realized, you know, how reliable and how much they do rely on us to give people the news. Because, I mean, you know, this is a big deal for sure. Like, leaked content is in pretty much every game. People will always be able to get in the little backends and little things inside of the files for different games, and it's essentially such a key element. And if Fortnite are really going to remove this again, I don't know, this is just going to be crazy. It means that creators like myself are probably going to, I mean, I don't know what the future for us is. We might even get taken out of the supporter creator program yet again, and that would just be ridiculous. They've contradicted themselves twice if this happened. Happy Power made a good point earlier on by saying, in my opinion, leaking will never come to an end. Number one, we're free advertisement for Epic. Number two, when is the last time you've ever seen Epic actually talk about a live event or hype it up? And exactly, Happy was 100% right here. As I just said literally just a few moments ago, people have got no idea without us giving them this information about when live events happen. You know, Fortnite never ever tweeted out. They did it back in season 4 when they did the kind of in-game announcements saying like, oh, the rocket takes off at this time. Fair enough, but they haven't done that for a long time. So clearly they do rely on us. You know, if they didn't, they would indeed do in-game event announcements, you know. Number 3, we build hype immensely for upcoming cosmetic seasons and leaks in general. And he's completely right. Without leaking, the game would just be it would just be completely random. We wouldn't know what's coming, you know. Like for season 10, we always get a few little glimpses, like, oh, what it could be theme wise, but without that, we've got no idea. New events, no idea. New skins, great. Just have to wait till they come to the shop. How boring would the game be? Seriously. It's little things like new upcoming PS4 packs. Without them, you guys would just have to hope and wait and then see what happens. And, you know, we always show you guys what actually is coming so you can get excited, plan your money, you know. If you've got to ask your parents for something, you can do that in advance. And so yeah, right now, as I just said, the state of leaking is decent. But if they continue to make the files sizes bigger for each update, you know, get rid of or at least lock away and encrypt event files in particular, new skins, and we saw that feature right there saying, you know, auto encrypt all item shop files. That would be crazy, and that would be so scary to happen. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but it does indeed feel like slowly Epic are kind of killing leaking, and I really wish they didn't. You know, we went through this phase back in support creator in February. How do you guys feel about leaking? Because I know a lot of you do indeed, you know, rely on creators like myself for all the leaks, the news and everything, and without leaking especially, you guys would literally get nothing. And I don't know, I want to hear your guys kind of feedback about this down below, so please drop a comment on your thoughts. But thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed, subscribe with those notifications on for Fortnite news daily, and remember to use code Merl in the Fortnite item shop. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram too, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.